Hi, I'm Jason from Mishimoto, and behind me is our 2016 Camaro SS that we just got in last week. It's a 2SS that has pretty much every option box ticked except for the 6-piston Brembo brakes, which are really expensive, and really we didn't need them, so we didn't get them. It does have the dual mode exhaust and a 6-speed manual, as you probably saw from our dyno video. I will go over a few options of the vehicle, some features, what's different for 2016 compared to 2015, and go over every system of the vehicle, from the braking, the suspension, to the exhaust system, to the interior, as well as doing some driving impression videos. Alright, so for 2016, the Camaro has the new LT1 engine in that made its debut in the 2015 Corvette Stingray. It's a 6.2 liter direct injection. The injectors are underneath the intake manifold. The direct injection pump, the high pressure fuel pump, is behind the intake manifold as well. So to service any of that, you have to take the intake manifold off. The car has a few other cool features, like these integrated strut tower bars that go into the firewall as well as the cowl. So that's how they stiffened up the body for 2016. Has a sound composer that pumps engine sound into the cabin, as well as this very large intake. It's a 4.5-inch intake hose. And another cool features that we see is this expansion tank. It doubles as an expansion tank for the coolant, as well as a coolant drain underneath. It's a 2-part tank. As we get a little bit further into this, we're going to go into the cooling system, which this car has 3 radiators in it for the engine cooling and as well as other supplemental cooling. Another cool feature of this engine, it has an integrated air oil separator from the factory, so you don't need to put 2 catch cans on this like you do other cars. It separates air oil vapors from the valve covers going into the induction hose as well. The car also does have a PCV valve, this little hose right here, which we're going to design a catch can specifically for this engine. The car was optioned with the dual mode exhaust from the factory. It's the quad tip exhaust here. Under certain drive settings, whether it's snow, ice, touring, track, or sport, it opens up the valve in the exhaust pipe here certain degrees to allow a little bit more exhaust gases to bypass the muffler, making it louder. So in sport and track mode, it pretty much bypasses it all the way, so the car is really loud. As you see, there's a lot of black soot on this exhaust tip, showing that we had the exhaust flap open most of the time, and why wouldn't we? It sounds great. And if your car did not have the dual mode exhaust, it would only be a single tip. It's just a true dual exhaust, not a quad tip. That concludes our initial review for the 2016 Camaro SS. As you see behind me, it's on our lift. We have the front bumper taken off of it, and you can see some of the radiators and some of the details underneath the bumper. So stay tuned. Our next video will cover the driving impressions and the sound and how it drives, the ergonomics. If you have any other ideas, feel free to shoot them by us. If you want to see more of the engine, the suspension, the exhaust, we'll definitely accommodate your request.